Looks like Nicki and Meg is up next, and their beef is starting to spill over in the streets. Will their fans push them to the edge, or are they smart enough to keep it on wax? Let's get into it. Lately, rap Twitter has been in shambles over the latest high-profile beef between Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. On January 28, Nicki released Bigfoot, which she disses Megan Thee Stallion after Megan definitely referenced her marital woes on his last Friday. While fans fuss and fight over which of the two was on top so far, here's a timeline of how we got here. But first, let's go back to 2017, where Nicki and Cardi B's beef first started, which actually played a part in her and Megan's beef.
Texted me and he said, is it okay to put Cardi on it? And I still have the text in my phone where I said, yeah, let's do it.
And since you want to bring that motorsport up again, I'm glad you brung it up because I've been dying to talk about it for a hot minute. First of all, you changed your verse 2 or 3 times, and the day before we were supposed to do the motorsport video, you turned in your last verse of it. And I was not feeling of you talking about, oh, if Cardi the QB, I'm Nick Lombardi, following it up with you my son go sit on a potty, you not my coach, because you never helped me to get in this career, and I'm nothing like you, so I'm definitely not your son. I'm a real ass person, you not. So out of here. And I called you that night, and I got the receipts.
Now let's fast forward to August 2019. As Megan enjoyed her breakout year, she coined the phrase "hot girl summer," which naturally, when it came time to release a song with the same name in his music video a month later, she recruited Nicki, who was arguably the biggest influence on the modern wave of female MCs that has exploded on the scene since 2017. But unfortunately, it was short-lived, as things soured between them rather quickly. A live stream in which the two women met for the first time could be the reason, as Nicki later cited that Meg was pressuring her, but alcohol is one of her reasons for changing course. August 2020, Megan decided to accept Cardi B's invitation to collaborate on WAP, and surely she must have known about Cardi and Nicki's long-standing beef and Nicki's policy about picking a side and staying on it. While Megan chose to ignore Nicki's dictate to shun Cardi, she certainly got underneath her skin. Plus, the success of WAP in comparison to that of Hot Girl Summer probably was a factor that sent her over the edge. While Hot Girl Summer debuted and peaked at number 11 on Hot 100, WAP not only started at number 1, but it spent 4 non-consecutive weeks and became the hottest topic of discussion in that span. September 2022. During one of Nicki's episodes of Queen Radio, she took the opportunity to declare a few of her latest rap beefs. One, lashing out at Lotto for praising WAP and insinuating that Megan had encouraged her to delete her child while trying to force liquor on her during the Drive the Boat era.
I remember the phone was on speakerphone and this person was promising, if you do A, I'll do B. I said, okay, because that's on one condition, I literally used this term, on one condition that you do B, right? And they was hopping and skipping around, yes. And when the day came, after I had already done everything that I promised to do, when the day came, they pretended like they had never said that. Didn't respond to my texts and started shading me on social media. Didn't say anything. I'm a very different person from what y'all are used to. Like, that's the problem. Imagine telling someone you didn't want to drink, because you were at the time possibly, pregnant because you were actively, trying to have a baby. Imagine if that person said, oh girl, you could go to the clinic. Imagine posting photos that you're pregnant and the person doesn't even like it or say congratulations. But then when you post that Beyonce sent you flowers congratulating you, the person then tries to attempt to send you flowers thinking that, oh, I can use this opportunity as I use everyone else. She'll post that I sent her flowers. I didn't even look to my mother's house. Clown. Now, I'm sure you had to go to the clinic at least 15 times that year. What I'm saying right now hasn't even touched the surface.
Although Megan herself was skeptical that Nicki had accused her of anything, she was eventually forced to accept Nicki had pulled a Nicki and decided that her friend was actually her enemy. When Nicki returned to the spotlight in early 2023 to release her single, Red Ruby the Sleeves, fans quickly noted that a line appeared to be a shot at Megan Thee Stallion. She said, and I quote, 700 of them horses when we fitting to leave, but I don't F with horses since Christopher Reeves, end quote. Alluding to Megan's rap name, which is slang for a tall, thick woman. She also cited Meg's recent brand deal with a certain snack brand. She said, and I quote, Dorito bees, mad that they nachos, end quote. You get it? Nachos? The previous year, Meg had appeared in a Super Bowl ad for the flavor tortilla chip, making Red Ruby a pretty clear shot. But they say revenge is best served cold, because nearly a year passed before Megan got hers, freeing herself from her label deal and waiting for the outcome of the assault trial against Tory Lanez. She finally turned her attention back to the rap beef, taking inspiration from a cold-blooded reptile on Hiss. She aimed a haymaker at Nicki, rapping, "These hoes don't be mad at Megan, these hoes mad at Megan's law," which is a line referring to a mandate requiring offenders to register with local governments and preventing them from living near schools. And we all know why she said that. Which brings us back to now. Nicki struck back with Bigfoot. She repeats some of the most common complaints about Megan's shooting, her label deal, and also her sales. But besides all that, fans are taking it to another level. They recently had to bump up the security at the cemetery where Megan's mom rests.
The studio alone can't do that.
That's right. Now, also, allegedly, they're saying that some of the Barbs reportedly found out when Meg Thee Stallion's mother was laid to rest. They put the location and a caption that said, "You know what to do." So the actual cemetery told TMZ that they increased security, they called police, and just added extra personal security on site to make sure that the gravesite is okay.
Yeah, that's how I know y'all ain't got no older people in y'all life. So if y'all had older people in y'all life, older people would tell you, don't play with the dead.
Nope.
Ain't no good gonna come to anybody doing stuff like that. You have cursed yourself and don't even know it, okay? You do not play with the dead in that way. You let the deceased rest in peace. And it's all fun and games until you can't sleep at night because you're getting visited by those spirits you're playing with.
That's right.
It's all fun and games until nothing is going good in your life and you don't know why. Playing with those spirits, play with those spirits if you want to. You better leave that alone.
That's right.
There ain't nothing cool about disrespecting the dead. So all y'all fans out there, just sit back, let them do what they do on wax, and enjoy the music. But that's all I got for y'all today. If you like the content, like, comment, and make sure you subscribe. I'm out.